Hey guys, it's Taryn, and today we're going to be talking about how I plan my homeschool schedule for the year. This is yearly planning, not daily, not weekly, not lesson planning or anything like that, but if you want to take a quick peek at how I plan our year, stick around. Alright, so this yearly planning page is from the Simplified Homeschool Planner, and I will leave that link down below. I did already do a video showing you all the pages and printables that are in this planner, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. It is not too late to get a homeschool planner. It's only August, so we're good. So if you want this, check it out. But I'm just going to show you really quickly how I planned out our year. I did share this last year, kind of the same idea on how I planned last year's video, but last year was really different. I had a baby in November, and obviously I didn't really know when she'd be born. I didn't know how much time I needed to take off after the baby, and then our year just kind of got off track, to say the least. But this year's different, and I'm going to show you again. So hopefully you'll get something out of this. Alright, so this is my yearly planning sheet. I've got July through June. Oh, one thing I do want to mention, I'm on a picnic table, and you'll hear lots of like birds and stuff in the background because we're outside and kind of sort of camping. And if you missed that announcement video, make sure you watch that, because we are now a full-time RV family. So we're stationary right now, but we hope to be traveling soon in the fall. And so our curriculum and all my choices and stuff kind of reflect that. So you'll see that on my channel this year. Okay, so let's get into planning. All right, so you can see this planning sheet goes from July through June, and then it has a little key on the bottom. So how I planned out our year. In our state, we need about 180 days, or the equivalent. So that's I definitely planned for around 180 days, but I'm not like, you know, it doesn't have to be exact, because really, as homeschool moms, we're teaching our kids year-round, right? So what I do first is I look at my year at a glance sheet, and I see what we have planned for the year, you know, events and birthdays and vacations and things like that. And then I come here and I mark off those weeks that I know that I need to take off. So first here, what I did was I looked at October, and I knew October 15th through the 19th I had to take off, because October 15th is the last day that we are going to be at our current site. So I know that the week before and the week of October 15th is going to be a little bit crazy, because we're packing up and we are going to a new location. So I made sure that that week is a break week for us. So I did that first before I even decided when we would start school. I marked off that week, and then I went to December, and while we normally take off the whole month of December, this year we're not going to. First, I just marked the week off Christmas, and then I knew I would take either the week after Christmas or the week before Christmas off. So I marked off 2 weeks in December, and then I kind of just wanted about a week off in the springtime, just to beat that, you know, that slump that we all get into between like February and April. So I marked off a week in March. Now, normally we don't follow a traditional, we don't follow a traditional school year, being, you know, like September to June kind of thing. However, this year it seems like we're going to. I don't know what that is, but sorry. Seems like we're going to, because of our new lifestyle. The kids seem to really have loved having a lot of time off this summer. And just kind of, we've been able to experience so much more this summer as far as like camping and just family activities and being outside, and just like, it's an entirely different lifestyle for us. So after sitting down with my husband, sitting down with the kids, they said they kind of want to do the same thing next summer, is just really take a longer chunk off. Normally we only take about 6 weeks off in the summer, but after talking with my family, it seems like we want to take more of a traditional schedule this year. Hence the schedule that you see. So we have June off. I knew I wanted to finish in May, because we're going to take June, July, and most of August off next year. So that's what I did. I talked to my family, I marked off the dates that I already knew, and then I kind of worked backwards. I knew this was going to be a break week. So I went backwards to decide when our start of school is. So I just marked this off with a little box. We're starting August 20th, and then the yellow highlighting here is the days that we're going to be in school. If you look down, here, this is the key. So I did first day, last day, holidays, mark our 100th day of school, term 1, term 2, and term 3. So that's the key that I'm going with, which is why you can see quarter 1 in November, that's the day that it ends. And then our quarter 2 ends the first day in March. Not quarter, sorry, term, trimester. Alright, hopefully that will be a little bit better for you. Sorry, I cannot control the sun. So anyway, those are our quarters, and I ended up taking 3 weeks off for Christmas. We'll take the week off Christmas, and I ended up doing the week before Christmas and then the first week in January off. So we'll have 3 weeks. And then we have a chunk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. And then we've got a spring break, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks to finish at the end of May. But I think we'll be able to do it. I mean, obviously I'm flexible. Yes, I have a yearly plan, but if we need to take a week off, if we need to take a day off here, then we will. And if we don't take all the time off that I have scheduled, then we won't, and we'll finish a little bit earlier. If we end up adding some things, we'll finish later. I mean, this is just a hopeful plan, but after, this is my 9th year of homeschooling, so I know better than to really plan anything in stone. So this is flexible, as most schedules with us are. But this just gives me a good idea when I'm planning out our curriculum and when I'm planning out our months and our weeks and things like that, so I have a general plan. And also the kids can anticipate when we're going to take a break and when we're in full school mode. So hopefully this was helpful. We do have, as you can see there, we have 178 days planned, so it's close enough to the 180 days. And like I said, I mean, sometimes weekends we'll be taking trips, which I would count as school days. Being a full-time RV family, we're going to have a lot of educational experiences this year, so I'm sure we will finish with far more than 178 days, but that's what I have planned. So hopefully this was helpful for you. And I mean, don't get bogged down with the planning. Don't get bogged down with the idea that I have kind of a typical public school schedule, I guess I should say. Year-round scheduling has worked wonderfully for us. I've also most years done a semi-year-round schedule where I'm schooling through the year, but we take June off, the whole month of June and the whole month of December. That's what we've typically done. But like I said, this year is a little bit different, so I'm planning differently. So hopefully that helps, and I will leave the link to this planner down below. You can get all of the printables, and then you can also see a peek inside this planner. So that's it. Stay tuned for any other videos. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Bye.